Good morning, guys. Well, I guess morning for me, but we're out here in the food plots. I know it's been a while since we've been on here, but we've been kind of busy setting up stuff, getting ready for this coming planting season, and getting there's two geese out here flying around. I think there's three of them actually. They're fighting over each other. But we're getting our stuff kind of looked over. Frost has just barely come out of the ground here in northern Minnesota. It's, what is it, April 27th, and we're just getting warm enough weather to wear long sleeve t-shirts. It's been brutal winter. We had snow on the ground up until 2 weeks ago to be safe, and there's been snow in the trees for even longer. I mean, we just barely, they're still finding spots back in here where there's snow on the ground and it's not able to melt just because of the shade, but it'll warm up here. It'll get stuff started to green up and get rid of that snow for us. But what I've been real busy with is I've been selling food plot seed, which is kind of new to me. I'm not a salesperson, but it's been going well, and I got hooked up with this company back here, Pure Outdoor Alliance. Now, Pure Outdoor Alliance started as they're out of Illinois. They guide deer hunts, fair chase hunts. There's no high fence. They provide lodging, stands, food plots. You go there, pay your fee, and you hunt with them, which is kind of a cool thing. If it were me personally, I wouldn't like to go out, travel a big distance, and then go into a fenced area and shoot my deer. I think I'd much more enjoy the fair chase thing. So I thought that was really cool. So I started talking with these guys, and they started their own food plot seed company. Well, brand, I should say. It's the same company, just different brand. And what it's called POA Seeds, or Select Seed. Now, what makes these guys different from everybody else on the market, and I love it, and that's the reason I'm so on board with them, is every one of these bags you see here, like this bag does a half of an acre. Look how big that bag is compared to even just my hand. It's huge. The bags say 30% more seed. Now what that is so what they do, instead of, you're going to see out there, most companies, they do a drilled rate. They figure their seed mixtures for a drilled rate. What they do is they added about 30% more seed just for broadcast seeders like me, like most of us. It's not everybody can go get that nice no-till drill, and I mean, it'd be nice, but can't really afford it. It's an expensive hobby, this food plotting. And their biggest thing is make it cheap for the consumer, for us. And I've jumped on board. I've loved everything I've seen since. I mean, look at this bag of clover. How many bags of clover treat an acre that are that big? I mean, awesome. You can see their packaging is cool. Clear back to the package, so you can see all the treatment and the seed. And another thing they accounted for the stickers here. So they took in this white sticker, the one that says inert matter, right in here somewhere. They added 30%, or there's 36% inert matter. What they wanted to do, wait, what did I say there? 37% inert matter. What they wanted to do was account for that. So no matter what you're doing, you're broadcasting, you're drilling it in, you're going to have enough seed to do, well, what the bag says. There's going to be at minimum 1 acre of seed in here. I took one of these bags. I believe I took a trifecta bag right here. This bag says it weighs 7.5 pounds on the bag. Now that's what they had figured out for planting. That's 7.5 pounds will treat 1 acre, is what the bag says. You take that bag and put it on a scale, and I will put money on it that it weighs at least 10.5 pounds at minimum. It's cool what they're doing. They're speaking kind of to me. I've always been short on seed because I broadcast in the woods and I don't have perfect squares. So I get some spillover, and I'm not always accurate on where I'm planting, but these guys, they let you cover, and I like that. So I've actually worked it out with them to where I got a discount code for you guys, which is NOE Seed 10. I'll put that right in here somewhere. And you go on, you order any seed product, you check out, upon checkout, put that NOE Seed 10 in there, they'll give you 10% off of that order. It helps me a bunch if you go and do that, And don't forget, these guys, they want this stuff to succeed, so they're supplying everything. I mean, we got a 4-in-1 pH soil survey tester. This thing, you take the little rubber tip off it, stick it in the ground, it'll tell you what your pH in your soil is instantly. It'll also tell you, what's the other three? There's sunlight, moisture, and soil temp. So it'll tell you if you're getting enough sunlight in that area, if you've got enough moisture, if you need to get some water in there. Maybe you need to wait to plant because you just fertilized and you don't have enough moisture in the ground. It can cause some issues. And then also, soil test kits. These guys want this stuff to succeed big time. This is $23, and you send this off. 6 days later, they send you back, they actually email it to you, the results, and they'll tell you exactly how you need to treat it, exactly what you just go up to your co-op with the treatment or with what they email you, and they'll give you the fertilizer and stuff that you'll need to treat your ground. It's awesome product, awesome group of people behind it. I mean, there's not much more I can say. I'm in love with this Field of Greens. This is their chicory, alfalfa, and clover mix. I think that's going to be a killer up here in the bow season. But they also got, I think there's 8 different kinds. I'm actually positive there's 8 different kinds. They got a sunflower mix. There's a Baraska's mix that has nitro turnips, or nitro turnips. No, purple top turnips, nitro radishes, and a bunch of different Baraskas, even some hybrid kale in there. We got just a straight chicory blend. They got literally everything, guys. They got sugar beets. This is their kind of everything blend. They call it smorgasbord. It's got cereal rye, triticale, oats, late season sugar protein. They got the nitro radishes, the purple top turnips in there. They even got in this Sunflower Showdown brand, they even got sugar beets and winter peas in it. They've covered every level of it. I mean, wherever you are, they got a seed for you. So go check these guys out, pureoutdooralliance.com. Make sure you enter in that Norm's Outdoor or NOE seed 10 and get you 10% off. And I guess that's pretty much all I got to say about that awesome company. Go get your seed now. I'm gonna get in the woods here, check things out. We'll check back in with you guys later. Some of you don't know, maybe some of you are new to this, but this is what I call the honey hole. I actually hunt out of a stand I call the gnarly oak, kind of back in this area. I'll show you that in a second, but this is just a big traffic area. So there's a river up kind of in that direction, and this woods connects to a big state and wooded bedding area back in here. So with this area, it's just a perfect funnel. There's a nice little clearing draw that comes back up in here, brings these trails come right through here. We'll go back and check that clearing out because I kind of might want to do some work in there later, but they go right through here, traffic through here. There's a windrow that takes them right into that big woods. It's just awesome traffic area. We see deer constantly. I mean, last year I used some generic food plot seed and I didn't really get, granted it was dry, but I didn't really get much for growth. So I didn't have much to draw them in other than little patches. And they ate that up fast, and our bow season wasn't the greatest out here. But this year, I'm gonna put that Field of Greens back in here. I think it's gonna work just awesome. Get that alfalfa drawing them in, and that clover. I haven't tried chicory yet, so be interested to see what chicory's all about, but I think they're gonna love it. I think I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be killer back in here, I think. But I'm gonna get a little deeper in the woods here. Might check in with you guys in a little bit. Just out here kind of walking around. I haven't really done much shed hunting yet this year. Like I said, it just got warm enough to do some walking around. So we're gonna get out here and check it out. Catch you in a bit. This is kind of cool. Some of you guys might not know what this is. This is actually where a bear has been eating termites and ants. We got black bear everywhere around here. And I haven't seen one of these in a while, so I figured it's kind of cool and I just wanted to show you. Yeah, just an old broken off, probably popple tree. Got himself a nice little dinner for a few days. Yeah, that's a big thing around here. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. And right next door, an old scrape. Pretty cool. I'd love to figure out a way to clear this dead spot out and hunt it. I think this is just more so a traffic area for them. But got in here a little ways, just kind of seeing spots where I've tracked deer before and reminiscing. But we're gonna keep trucking along and see if we can't find some sheds in here. You gonna focus today? Oh, it is focused. That right there is the pickup. I'd say it's 300 yards away, but it's kind of how big the woods is. I walk in from there all the way. This is kind of that dead area right in here, and then came out right here. But they got this grass and alfalfa field right across this ditch. And then all the woods on the back side of that is interconnected from, well, it's all connected because you can see those oak trees there. All this woods brings them back into here, and they can bed. I bet there's over 600 acres of bedding area back in there that nobody can really get to. It's just swampy kind of grass like right in here. But yeah, that's where they traffic to and from year round. So we're gonna just keep on trucking, I guess. Don't really know what I'm doing today. I'm just killing time. Got a bachelor party to go to. Petey Curran, congratulations, by the way. And I got time to kill. So if I see something cool, I'll include you. Talk to you in a bit. Walking around back in here, found a nice little clearing. Big tall oaks and popples. Down on that end there's a nice tree for a stand. It's kind of locked off, but then there's this oak tree trail that runs right through here. The reason I know deer use this spot. Look at this poor little dude. He didn't quite make it. I think we had him on camera a few times last year. I remember that opposite side, but at least we found him. Set him up somewhere. But yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty good spot back in here. It's real close to a field edge too, so we could it'd be real nice and quick to get to. But yeah, it's just not something you like to see every day. Could have been the next 200-inch deer, but oh well, happens. But I think I've put on, it's got to be just about a mile now. Let's see here, go to the trusty track. 0.9 of a mile. Haven't been in here too far, but keep trucking along, see if we can find some more trinkets. Okay guys, well we're just getting out of the woods. I set down that little deadhead we found, kind of over there a little bit, but pick him up on the way home. Don't forget, go check out Pure Outdoor Alliance. These guys are An awesome group of people. Awesome product they got out. If you can't find a certain seed that you're looking for, something they might not have that's you think is necessary, comment down below. I'll kind of put a list together for them, and they're always looking for feedback. So and make sure you use that NOE seed 10 there as your promo code on your checkout when you order your seed. Get 10% off it. Kind of a cool little promo deal they're doing for us and all the people who watch me. So go check them out, and I'm gonna get back home. It's a nice day out. Go enjoy it. Until next time, guys, take it easy.